Attacks are becoming more frequent and more aggressive, and we wanted to know just how vulnerable our infrastructure here in Tampa Bay really is to these type of cyber break-ins. J.J. Burton here tonight with the real reason experts say the attackers are targeting local governments and businesses and getting away with it.
The main concern right now, critical infrastructure like power plants, pipelines, water supply, like in Oldsmar. But cybersecurity experts like Horatio Masonette say that's not all you should be worried about.
Today, more than ever, you should care about what you're doing on your computer, and that is because of COVID.
Horatio is the president and CEO of Cybersecurity Solutions here in Tampa.
So we can go from one pandemic of COVID-19 to a virtual pandemic.
He says their business has more than tripled since the start of the pandemic. And one of the main reasons for that, people working from home with their work laptops using their home Wi-Fi. It's not as protected as the internet in the office.
There's hackers out there who are waiting for like when we go back to the office finally.
And you bring that laptop back. And then you plug it in, and now they don't have to beat the security systems that are protecting you. Now they're already indoor. Now they can just exfiltrate information.
He says most of these hackers are going into the system, locking them up, and then taking secret information, then forcing these companies to pay to unlock that system and also pay to get that information back or get that information erased, which is what's happening with Colonial Pipeline. He says about 85% of these companies end up paying the ransom.
Last year, average was about $237,000 on average.
Two of those companies, he says, are right here. They're actually working with those companies, their financial institutions, which ended up paying. He also knows of a local law firm that also was hacked and had to pay. And so how do you protect yourself and your company? Horatio says make sure the systems are separated, especially if you're a retailer or a restaurant and taking in credit card payments. He says you should also look into getting some form of cybersecurity protection. One mistake some companies make is getting just IT, which is different from cybersecurity. And J.J. Burton, ABC, Action News.